The numbers keep going up in northern Mozambique. According to the UN's refugee agency, nearly 700,000 people have been forced to flee their homes and more than 2,000 have been killed. When HERCULANO's village in Kisanga came under attack one night, he fled with his wife, children and grandchildren.
I left because of the war that affected us. It was at night, so we fled into the bush. We stayed 4 days in the bush, looking for a way out and running away from the conflict.
Mozambique's government says fighters affiliated to ISIL are operating in parts of Cabo Delgado. The militant group staged its first attack in 2017. Since then, the attacks have been bigger in scale and frequency, taking on the army and at times seizing entire towns. Humanitarian workers report beheadings, rape, abductions and other human rights abuses.
I spoke to a grandmother whose daughter was killed during the conflict, and the father of the child was beheaded, and the grandmother is now caring for that child. Another woman I met is caring for a stranger's child who is now orphaned. So this is common in this community now, where the women are caring for each other's children, where the parents have been lost.
The government has started moving people to resettlement sites where it's believed to be safer, but conditions there are basic and more funding and planning is needed to cover food, medicines and other necessities. The COVID-19 pandemic has made an already dire economic and humanitarian crisis worse.
A lot of resources are needed. We do not expect, looking at the situation, we do not expect the amount of people, the number of people being displaced to the flow to stop, unfortunately, for the time being, and therefore more assistance is needed.
The UN is warning poverty, frustration and unemployment in this gas-rich region is making it easy for armed groups to recruit. The United States says its special forces will help train soldiers in Mozambique to fight the insurgents. Portugal, the country's former colonial power, has also committed to training the military. For now, people waiting for help to arrive say they feel abandoned by their country and the international community. Haru, Mutasa, Al Jazeera.